Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. You take a look at the 76ers. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And when I look at the Timberwolves, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Chris Paul is still searching for his first title. He came close in Houston, but was traded, and by some was written off as over the hill. CP said, "I control what I can. That's preparing to play every night. Doesn't matter how successful my season was or wasn't, I'm always going to strive and push myself." Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Well, Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out in this one tonight?
Boy, what a classic low post strength-on-strength contest we are in for tonight. Now, that's more the exception than the norm these days. But I'll tell you what, you give me some skilled big men on the box doing work, I'm all about that.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Jay Crowder. Chris Paul is out there with Booker. Then there's Ayton. And it's Craig in at the 3 slot. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards is out there with Towns. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. Now Paul. And the pass to Booker. Rebound by Okogie. Ball against Rubio. Outside Russell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
Here's Booker. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. To the inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to Utah. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota. Here's the teardrop. It's rebounded by Towns.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Booker after the basket by Minnesota. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. No good that time.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Edwards, that's good.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And Doris, no doubt that Karl Anthony Towns has taken a much bigger leadership role on this Minnesota team.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. Once the departure of Jimmy Butler was secured, then the leadership role squarely falls on the shoulders of Karl Anthony Towns. Now, his style is totally different. He wants to be a bit more encouraging, but there's no question. He's the best player. He's got to lead the charge.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Timberwolves have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Russell with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Utah. Towns against Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Ayton.
Karl Anthony Towns takes the hit, gets the whistle.
And last season, Karl Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Greg, he is in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time?
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position. And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting step backs. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, a 7-footer who's got guard-like skills, who can shoot the lights out. Karl Anthony Towns is a problem, guys.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Paul. They can't stop the run with that one.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Russell kicks to Rubio. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. The drive by Russell. Rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Rubio. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And it's time for a look at our rookie leaderboard to see which rookies have been the most dangerous scorers in the league over the last 10 games. Anthony Edwards on top.
Showing flashes of just explosive scoring ability. When called upon, he can put buckets up in a hurry.
Now here's Booker. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Timeout called. The Suns, they defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Minnesota. In the early season, they find themselves down in 9th place. And, of course, Phoenix down 5 spots from them.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they look ready to make all their fans forget about last season's horrible showing. They've already picked up some impressive victories.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ayton kicks to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought. Hands it from downtown.
How about that range from Chris Paul? This guy feels like he can score once he steps across half court.
Pass to Towns. To the middle. And finished off by Edwards.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
So it's Phoenix now after the basket by Minnesota. Booker inside. He's guarded by Russell. No good from Booker.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Rubio against Paul. There's the lob to Towns.
I tell you, he can handle it. He can pass it. Rubio, the straw that stirs the drink.
Suns trail by 15. Here's Craig. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Rubio against Paul. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Rubio. 8 points his last outing. Passes it to Okogie. There's Russell with the 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Here's Crowder. No good with the layup. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on an 18-3 run right now. Towns is doubled. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And there's the pass to Towns. Back to Rubio with his first shot attempt. Second shot opportunity. Towns, no luck.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Minnesota leading by 12. And here's Russell. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Rubio outside. Pass to Russell. Over Booker. And that one goes long.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Greg, in 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so, because of that, though, and especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. Langston Galloway's checked in for Phoenix. Suns trail by 10. Bridges dishes to Galloway, and that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That is his first foul of the game. Galloway finds Johnson. Saric outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Edwards. And here's Towns. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Now Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Johnson with the block.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Galloway. 9 points last game out. Pass to Saric. Shot clock at 6. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To stop the drought. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Galloway, the pass to Johnson. Now Bridges. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Galloway. Basket counts.
But this guy is not shy about probing the paint. Galloway getting it done amidst all that tall timber.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Davis kicks to Beasley. Shot from 12. They get it back. Towns. And he slams it right down on top of Frank Kaminsky.
Fact of the matter is, Karl Anthony Towns could be a menace on the glass. Good luck with this guy.
And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 9 points. The pass to Bridges. Pass to Sharge. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Dario Saric, the homie as he was known in Philly, a Croatian finesse forward for this team.
You know what I love about Dario is here's a big man who could space the floor with his shooting. He can balance that with an ability to make plays off the dribble. He's a really sneaky cutter and a very opportunistic rebounder. I mean, this is a big man who will contribute in a lot of different areas.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
You know, I think the versatility Saric provides is big in today's NBA. This guy can play the 3 and the 4. He can shoot from anywhere. He can also hit the glass. Very good passer. There's a lot to his game.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Beasley with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Towns. No good on the shot, and Phoenix will come the other way. Now, here's Bridges. He kicks it to Johnson. And it's good, 2 points.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Passes it to Edwards. Left side, Towns. And it's Beasley in the corner. This one for 3. A second chance effort. And Towns with the lay-in good. Towns has got 10 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Bridges dishes to Galloway. Kicks it to Sharge. Here's Galloway, defended by Towns. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Minnesota. Culver comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. Galloway hits both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Beasley outside. The pass to Davis. Uncovered. The offensive rebound. Towns, no luck. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 16-6 run. Galloway finds Sharge. Back to Galloway. And the basket by Kaminsky.
You know, the easy one there. You know, Galloway able to read the defense, finding his man for the great setup. Pretty.
And here's Culver. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Towns, no luck.
That is fantastic. defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Kaminsky misses.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
There's Galloway. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. Back to the action after this word. And catching up with Karl Anthony Towns, he talked about what this team needs to improve upon to get to the next level.
All year we've talked about the message of discipline. Sometimes our discipline gets away from us, and I think that's what happens on our defensive end, you know, that our discipline lacks, and we're and it's not team basketball.
And Greg, of course, we see many teams having this issue.
The game is so fast-paced now. It's hard for guys to value each and every possession. That often leads to careless play at both ends.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
We've got D'Angelo Russell. He's out there with Culver. Davis is out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
Here's Galloway. Now Bridges. Saric has the open look, and it's off from three-point range.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
16 feet away. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. No good from Beasley. Suns trail by 8. Bridges with it. Beasley covering. In the corner, it's Galloway. Nailed from three-point land. Galloway has got 7 points.
You know, such a great example of Galloway not needing a lot of time to get off that catch and shoot.
Down low. Here's Hernan Gomez. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Saric, that's good.
Well, zero hesitation on that catch and shoot. Dario, not shy, playing confidently. Nicely done.
Outside, Russell. Saric against Hernan Gomez. And Beasley, here we go, goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Beasley's got his first 2 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Suns trail by 7. And the Suns call time here. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they fell to the Wolves.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Nothing wrong with aggression as long as you're smart about picking your spots. And let's see if they can be a bit more disciplined this evening.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. So for the Suns. And so here's Phoenix. Ayton finds Paul. Now here's Booker. Unloads. Nice shot from the wing. Booker's got his second basket.
Well, the definition of the, quote, sharpshooter. Booker showing great balance and accuracy for a young guy.
Pass to Hernan-Gomez. The tray. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the shot goes in. Now it's just a three-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Rubio, the pass to Davis. Rubio against Paul. And it's Rubio penetrating. 5 on the clock. And it's Davis missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
That's Jay Crowder demonstrating how strong he is. He's dominating the defense with his ability to play through contact.
Phoenix shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Tries it from 9. And Davis sends it back.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Really solid read from Jarrett Culver right there. This is a team-first guy who enjoys passing.
Suns trail by 4. Craig passes to Paul. Ayton with it. Back to Paul. Pass to Craig. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Lets it go with a 3. And the Suns miss again.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Culver kicks to Russell. Got a piece of it. Passes it to Rubio. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Yeah, see, the defender unwilling to just give it to Rubio forces him to the line.
The Timberwolves made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good.
This is one of the most talked about international players ever, and I think Rubio just needs to stay healthy and keep working on that shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Edwards, he's checked in for Davis. And Okogie subbed in for Culver. Both good from the line that time. Booker with it. 29 points for him last game against New Orleans. The 19-foot shot. Count that one. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
Well, just such a crafty offensive talent. Devin Booker working the mid-range. What doesn't he do?
And Devin Booker in the 3rd year of that 5-year, $158 million contract, coming off his first All-Star selection and his most efficient scoring season. Man, it's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's doing his part. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about, can he create team success?
Okogie misses. Suns trail by 4. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way to the wing right side. Okogie for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Suns have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, make no mistake, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass.
Take a break. Take a break.
He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
First one falls for him.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Towns comes in for Hernan Gomez. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And both free throws good from Crowder.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now, here is Russell. 9 points in the game so far. Out to the wing. Edwards passes to Towns. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, Paul. That ties it up. Paul's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Towns drops them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Now here's Paul. D right on him. Here's Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got the game tied up here for Phoenix. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Back to Towns. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. And D'Angelo Russell good for 3. Russell's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Suns trail by 3. Booker outside. The pass to Paul. Ayton at the elbow. Here's Booker. They get it again. Ayton inside. Towns on him, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes for Phoenix. By Kaminsky, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Paul. Timberwolves leading by 3. Russell passes to Towns. Back to Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, you love the aggressiveness D'Angelo Russell plays with. This guy basically dares the defense. Make a play on me here.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one drops. And so Russell hits them both. Suns trail by 5. Outside Crowder. Now here's Kaminsky. He kicks to Booker.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
So for the Suns, Sharch comes in for Ayton, and it's Johnson in for Jay Crowder. Timberwolves leading by 7. And here's Russell. He's got 14. To the paint. Over in the corner, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Suns trail by 10. Poked away. Pass to Johnson. Can they get it? A 3-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Towns. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Utah.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
And nice to see the strong inside game they're playing this quarter.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a change for the Suns. Mikal Bridges checked in for Booker. Suns trail by 10. Galloway, the pass to Sharch. Suns moving the ball around. Now here's Kaminsky, defended by Towns. Kaminsky kicks to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's McLaughlin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Timberwolves haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And he makes the first. Culver's checked in for Russell. Good on both. And so Galloway with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 12-point game. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Suns trail by 14. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. Saric outside. To the wing on the left. Galloway, the pass to Kaminsky. They need this. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's Edwards. Phoenix grabs the miss. With some arc. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Galloway.
Galloway just so creative with his ability to get shots off. Not many can pull off that floater.
Now here's Beasley. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. To the right side. McLaughlin, the pass to Culver. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. Minnesota making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Suns trail by 10. Saric outside. Here's Galloway. He's got 9 on the wing. Johnson. Passes to Bridges from the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns is...
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Galloway taking his time here. Johnson finds Bridges. And the basket by Kaminsky.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Here's Culver. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Timberwolves lead by 10. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. The first half, it was all about D'Angelo Russell. He ended up with 17 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. And Shaq, you talk about a young player who's had to perform in high-profile markets, D'Angelo Russell.
L.A., New York, Oakland, or is it? San Francisco. Where they won a bunch of titles. Nowhere to hide for this guy.
Yeah. Didn't meet his initial expectations. Now he's kept grinding, and now he's getting back into that right now.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's Craig in at the 3.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
Towns, the pass to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's a Kogi. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Al Paul. Launches it. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Paul with the ball. Booker looking around. And it's blocked. Here's a Kogi. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Russell against Booker. There's the pass to Paul. Looking to end the run. No good there. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Edwards against Crowder. Edwards passes to Russell. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Here's Russell following the basket by Chris Paul. Russell passes to Okogie. Crowder against Edwards. Pass to Okogie. And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Towns, no luck. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 13. Paul kicks to Craig. Three-pointer, Crowder. It's rebounded by Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Crowder against Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. This is his first free throw of the game.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Minnesota. He's perfect from the line this time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Suns trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Booker. Good. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity. And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Goes back up. And the bank shot is good. And Gomez has got 6.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Ricky Rubio picks one up. And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
And the first one drops.
Well, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next level. What a career.
Rubio against Paul. Rubio the pass to Edwards. Back to Rubio. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
How about the effort by Rubio on that play, fighting his way through contact.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Booker. Takes a 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Paul against Rubio. Pass to Hernangomez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Suns trail by 12. Booker outside. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota making some changes. Davis comes in for Edwards. And Culver's subbed in for Russell. And Phoenix also making a switch. Bridges checks in. Here's Hayton. Davis with some nice D. Minnesota leading by 12. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Now let's see the stat sheet here on Chris Paul. Really been a key contributor over the past month. First in free throw percentage. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
Rubio the pass to Davis. Kicks to Culver. From deep. Not going to go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Inside. Here's Rubio. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Suns trail by 10. Outer dishes to Booker. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's a Kogi. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Crowder.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it. Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Now, here's Rubio. There's the lob to the hoop, and finished off by Hernangomez.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Crowder following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Ayton kicks to Paul. 13 feet away, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, Paul can be consistent from that part of the floor. Defenses should know you can't allow his mid-range game to start cooking.
Now, here's Rubio. Down low. Davis, the pass to Rubio. This ball grabs the miss.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
They get it back. Ayton kicks to Paul. Clock at 6. And here is Bridges. Shoots over Rubio, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Beasley's checked in for Minnesota. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Ricky Rubio. And the Suns here with a different look. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Ayton. Sharch comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Paul. Now, here is Hernangomez. He's got 8. Now the pass to Culver. Over Johnson. Here's Davis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Galloway. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's stolen by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. The shot by Sharch, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Oh, Dario Saric sends it back. Go ahead, sir.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Good on the bucket. Johnson's got 7.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's McLaughlin. He kicks it to Davis. Dishes it to Culver. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hernangomez. And finished off by Hernangomez.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And it's the Suns with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. Now, Kaminsky, he has 6. And Jarrett Culver gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Booker, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. Bridges against Beasley. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Bridges.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Now here's Davis, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. McLaughlin, no good. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Saric inside. He's guarded by Davis.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Beasley lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Beasley's got his second bucket.
Really good playmaking instincts from Jarrett Culver. Sends a confident pass that he knows can be converted.
Phoenix with the ball. 8-point game. Right wing. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And it's Saric. That time on the assist by Kaminsky. 6 points for Dario Saric. And the Timberwolves call time here. Minnesota making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Timberwolves leading by 6. Russell passes to Towns. And it's Culver, top of the key. Over Johnson. And he overshot that one, missing. Culver with the steal. No good that time. Some solid defense from Johnson. Here's Bridges. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Minnesota shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Second chance shot and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Towns drops them both. Suns trail by 8. Over to the wing. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Saric finds Kaminsky. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to Booker. Kaminsky with the ball. He's got 6. Bridges passes to Booker. No good with the triple. Minnesota leading by 10. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Beasley. He's got 6. Just 5 to shoot. It's Beasley on the wing. Offensive rebound. Russell. And he lays it straight in. Russell's got 19 points.
You know, to me, it's huge when D'Angelo gets to the glass. This guy has the ability to use his athleticism to his advantage.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix, down by 12. They've got Beasley. Edwards is out there with Towns. Then it's Culver, and it's Russell in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Culver with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Towns, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Saric has got 4 rebounds in this game. Ricky Rubio checked in for Culver. Suns trail by 12. And here's Booker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is good.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Minnesota shooting the ball at 42%. Russell kicks to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Booker the pass to Saric. Back to Booker. Now here's Kaminsky. He's guarded closely. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, it really helps when Dario Saric is aggressive like this. The guy makes the defender commit, and nicely done offensively.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Suns making a change here. Paul's checked in. Saric nails them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Passes it to Russell. Outside, Towns. Russell, no luck. The Suns shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Rubio against Booker. Saric, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Boy, give Saric a lot of credit. He attracted the defender's attention because he looked determined to score it.
The first free throw is good. Andre Ayton's checked in for Phoenix. Saric nails them both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here is Paul. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. They need to avoid that.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, despite pretty good defense, Chris Paul finishes the shot. That's about concentration and being locked in.
Rubio against Paul. Here is Edwards, and it's Russell in the corner. Clock at 6. Paul with the steal, and here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Count it. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you can see Chris Paul has been an elite two-way player for a long time in this league. Turn your defense into offense.
To the paint. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
Minnesota calls timeout.
You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career, he demonstrated three-point range. And while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Crowder, he's checked in for Phoenix. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Ryan Saunders said to the team. He told them, this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
And Monty Williams said, offensively, Ayton's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 9-point game. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
And pressing a bit here. Down in the game. Trying to use the three-point shot to get back into it. And instead, it's led to a lot of empty possessions this half.
The pass to Towns. Here's Okogie. Fires from 14. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got assist number 5 here tonight.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Suns trail by 9. Now Booker. Over Russell. No good from Booker.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And the basket is good. Okogie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here is Paul. Booker with it. Ayton in the high post. And he gets the bucket.
I love the attacking mentality right there of DeAndre Ayton. Nice drive.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Pass to Towns. Back to Rubio. For 3, Okogie. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Craig passes to Crowder. That shot misses. For Minnesota, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And the basket by Rubio.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Suns trail by 11. Booker outside. 18 feet out, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Booker's got 11 in the second half. Now, here is Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you, you've got to try to prevent D'Angelo Russell from getting into the lane, because when he gets there, you are in trouble.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Russell hits them both. Suns trail by 11. Paul passes to Crowder. Here's Craig. Paul outside. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Timberwolves leading by 11. Down low, here's Edwards, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. Well, the pandemic impacting earnings all over the NBA, Doris. The pain is felt, we think, most keenly by small market teams.
Across the board, Kevin, there are economic realities that the pandemic has forced NBA teams to look at. But always those small market teams depend on revenue sharing to compete. So now attendance is compromised and their ledger is affected even more. This is going to be interesting to see how this affects roster composition. Boy, we've got a lot of questions to be answered.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Paul. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Well, DeAndre Ayton, incredible size, incredible athleticism, and refuses to go down easy.
And it's Rubio with the ball for Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Russell, no good. Suns trail by 10. No good from Booker. For Minnesota, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. A shot by Crowder, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Booker. There's the feed to Crowder. Towns with the defensive effort.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Okogie for 3. Offensive rebound. Rubio outside over Paul. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Suns trail by 14. Paul outside, pass to Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 13 points in the second half.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And here's Rubio. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, when you see a Karl Anthony Towns who's engaged on the offensive end, he believes he can score from any spot on the floor.
Here's Paul. The teardrop falls in. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Passes it to Towns. For three, Okogie. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And not doing his team any favors jacking up three-pointers. He needs to realize that right away.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And that one falls for Paul. And Paul drills both of them.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Minnesota leading by 10. The pass to Towns. For three, Okogie. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. Leaves the lead to single digits. Booker's got 24 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Rubio outside. Here's Towns. No good off the back of the rim.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Crowder. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Goes up again, and the rejection by Towns. Pass to Okogie. The 3-ball. Here's Edwards. Tries again. Towns, the pass to Russell. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Okogie. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Suns trail by 8. Here's Booker. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Devin Booker has got a 70-point game in his history. He is cooking. You might want to check him tonight.
Russell against Booker. The drive by Russell. And the rejection by Ayton. Booker in the corner. Hits the 3-point bomb. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They lead by 3. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
And Minnesota has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting 2.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Russell against Booker. They get a hand on it. To the paint. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
Rubio outside. Pass to Evans. Shoots over Crowder. No good on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
Count it!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 3. 51 seconds left in the game. Paul, right side. Shoots over Rubio. Paul can't get it to go. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Russell's running. Count it!
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Inside. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
It counts.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And the Suns call time. They're behind by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker with no one around. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Now Booker jacks up a 3. Rebound by Okogie. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.